As part of the Just Energy Transition conversations, the government of Zimbabwe says hosting the Voluntary Carbon Credits Market Forum will put the country in the limelight of global efforts to mitigate effects of climate change. Running under the theme Accelerating Africa into the Climate Economy, the event will be held from the 3rd until the 9th of July. I spoke to one of the participants, Benjamin Chimutengo, about this event. Here's how the conversation went.
Give us some insight into the goals and objectives of the Africa Voluntary Carbon Credits Market Forum and how it aligns with Zimbabwe's national development strategy.
I think number one, Zimbabwe has been, there haven't been a presence of a policy around the voluntary carbon credits. I think from its emancipation from the Kyoto Protocol all the way into COVID, and now that we're seeing the emergence of the voluntary carbon credits coming out internationally. So Zimbabwe is a signatory to all these protocols, the Article 6 Paris Agreement, and the world is anxious that all the countries that are participants start to demonstrate practical, measurable steps that they are committed to what people signed for. Look, we have been ever present in COP26, COP27, and this year again we'll be in the UAE also presenting what we have done. So the biggest momentum now that has happened, albeit it has happened in an unusual way, which is the issue of the Kariba Red. But that publicity has brought in now the private players that have been doing it, in the ignorance of the government or the state, and the government now with their commitment to get this thing happen. So this platform now dovetails with the president speaks that he is a huge proportion of PPEs, private-public sector, and having the private sector having an initiative in this climate economy.
Now, if we take a look at a country like Zimbabwe that has been struggling economically for the last few years, it also raises the questions, who benefits from the sale of these carbon credits? Will it filter down to the man on the street? Will it improve the lives of ordinary citizens of any particular country?
As a private sector, it all boils down to the honesty and the submission of the private sector. I can say to you that whilst the Kariba Red has been, with all encumbered with all these challenges, but it has supported over 400,000 people, and they have built schools, they have bought vehicles for local councils. The challenge with Kariba is the people that bought the credit at 20 cents, and to corporate they sold it at 20 euros. So the difference of the margin now is where the community produced. On the 20 cents now, the community got 30% on the 20 cents. So you could see that now, whilst a lot of things were done in terms of helping the 400,000 people in some form of activities, there was a bit of impact. So, but now having a system that then is able to monitor, we are able then to increase, the benefits of the communities. So our president is working to set up community microfinance institutions that are at community level to help financial inclusion, to fund devolution and get the economy in the communities, and also to push what Zimbabwe is calling upper middle class by 2030, which are part of also the SDGs of the United Nations. So the community microfinance, having this money for carbon credits going into this, can actually help the community leaders, the chiefs and headmen, able to decide what sectors and what needs the money where they can be deployed. So we are confident that having governmental policy, but we can actually be able to also put prescriptions of how the money can work at grassroots level. So community microfinances in the communities with the chiefs having a say through advisory bodies can actually bring accountability and have benefits to the last mile.